lot of fun.
And why that under there? And oh daddy, oh hey daddy, hey look it over there. Hey daddy, what's a square? And where do we get air? And daddy, can I have that big elephant over there? My quizzical kid, man, he doesn't want anything here. He's forever demanding to know who, what, and why, and where. Inquisitive child, and sometimes the questions get wild. Like, daddy, can I have that big elephant over there? The time will march, the years will go, the little fella's gonna grow. I gotta tell him what he needs to know. Help him along so he'll know right from wrong, how to make him strong.
Single cloud up in the sky, the last bright summer butterfly. A comb and brush without a comb, a house where there's nobody home. To be apart from what you've had is solitary, but not sad.
Oh, I liked your poem a lot.
Thanks.
I mean, I really understood what you meant. Sometimes you want to be alone. Not because you're sad or anything, but just because you don't want to be with anybody else.
Yeah, I feel that way a lot. I don't mean now.
Oh, good. Then, I could walk home with you? I mean, walk you home?
I'm not going home. I have track.
How about tomorrow?
I have track tomorrow, too.
Then maybe I can walk you to track?
Okay.
Dinner's in a half hour.
Hey, great. What'd you make?
A phone call. We're having Chinese.
That's my girl, slaving over a hot phone.
You know what I'm making tomorrow night?
No, what?
Reservations.
Mom, I need you to sign this.
What is it?
It's a permission slip so I can join the track team.
But you've always hated sports.
I changed my mind.
But you don't like running. You don't even like walking fast.
Listen, I think it's great, kid. You know, with a build like yours, I'll bet you're going to make a great high jumper.
Thank you, but they have enough high jumpers on the team.
Oh. Well, hey, you know, wiry little guy like you, I'll bet you're going to run the mile, right?
No. Shot put. The coach said I should take my shot everywhere. I'm supposed to eat with it, even sleep with it.
Sleep with it.
Yeah, Lenny had to do that when he took up basketball. Do you know that he could brush his teeth and dribble at the same time?
Well, no, there is something to aspire to.
No, honey, it's so he can get comfortable with it, you know, make it an extension of his central nervous system. Right, kid?
Right.
You're right. Oh, isn't that great? I'm so glad that kid is finally taking up something regular.
He'll get hit in the head.
He will not get hit in the head. Track isn't dangerous.
Oh, no. Do indemnify and hold blameless in case of death or dismemberment.
Well, come on, honey, they have to say that in case of some terrible accident, which is not going to happen.
Oh,
Do it.
Nick, he could get stabbed by one of those harpoons.
It's not a harpoon, it's a javelin, and he's not going to get
Right, you
stabbed.
don't understand about Lewis. He is absent-minded.
Oh,
No, truly, half the time I send him out for a newspaper, he comes back with a quart of milk.
where's the kid?
You don't know how often he forgets to take his lunch to school. One time, he was coming back from a field trip. He got on the wrong bus. He ended up at a yeshiva. I couldn't get him back till Saturday night. I'm not kidding.
It's not enough.
What is it?
You can't dream about being a track star. You're gonna have to work at it.
I didn't join the team to be a track star. I joined the team to be near Beth.
Congratulations, pal. You finally got hormones.
Hormones? Money, this isn't some adolescent crush. This is real love.
Oh, sure.
I'm serious, Money. Because of Beth, I know why we're here. We exist to love.
She got a good body.
It's not like that. If everybody felt as happy as I do this minute, there'd be world peace.
Louis, if you want to impress Beth, you're gonna have to kick butt. And for shot put, you have to be built like one of those East German gorillas. Well, take off your shirt. Let me see your lats.
How bad is it?
Oh, it's bad. You got no lats. You got no traps. You got the pecs of a frog. Oh, you're gonna look real good in a uniform.
What should I do?
You gotta bulk up. You gotta carbo load.
You mean like spaghetti and pancakes?
Flex.
Huh?
Do this. Oh, pitiful. Well, yeah, we got a lot of work to do with you. All right, we're gonna have to build you up here. 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 And here. We're gonna turn you into a shot-putting animal. Nice catch.
What was that noise? Are you... What's going on?
Mom.
Louis was just helping me with my homework.
What kind of homework?
Biology.
Algebra.
Does this have anything to do with your newfound interest in the shot put?
Yeah. Money was going to bulk me up.
Uh-huh. Well, honey, I don't know if that's going to work. I mean, because our family, we don't bulk well. But we have good teeth, strong arches, and that here of yours is in for the duration. He was all marked up like a side of beef.
Yeah, well, kids do strange things.
He asked if you'd work out with him in the morning, something about pumping his pecs.
It's a great idea. Give Louis and me a chance to spend some time together.
I wonder if that's what this is all about. Louis spending time with you? I mean, a child sometimes resents the stepfather, sometimes wants to imitate him. I mean, this whole shot put thing could be about you. It's a classic pattern.
You really think so, huh?
Nick, this morning, he didn't know what a lat was. Now he wants one. I think he's reaching out to you.
Yeah?
And I know, in time, your kids will reach out to me.
Are you kidding me? My kids are crazy about you. You wouldn't believe what those kids say about you.
What do they say?
Well, I say that I love you, and then they,
Nod.
Well, yes, but it's a very emphatic nod. It's warm and emotional, like this. Nah, don't worry, honey. It'll come around, all right?
I know. I know. I know.
Okay, I'm going to take some of this weight off for you.
Let me try it first.
Okay. You ready? Here it comes. All right. Ready? 1 repetition. And now, see, Louis, it's too much weight. I know it's too much weight. I'll just take some of this off. You try the next one. Here comes the bar. And 1 repetition. Good boy. And 2 repetitions. Atta boy.
I know you're busy, God. But it's important. And I hope you're listening. It was so clear, you know. I thought love was the meaning of life. But if that was true, why would you take it away from me? I know you can't speak out loud or anything, but can you make me know somehow? And I need to know. What is the meaning of life? Or is it just that there's no meaning at all? In which case, is life just one big joke or what? You're not going to tell, are you?
I was afraid you weren't going to make it.
Oh, I had to pick up something for Louis.
What did you get him?
Oh, well, he is making such an effort to connect with Nick, and I wanted to show that I am supportive of that. So,
You got him a cannonball?
right, Mom. Louis and Nick are joining the National Guard. No, it's for the track team.
Got him a shot put.
Yeah, except it's not a shot put. It's a shot. You put the shot.
Pudding is throwing?
No, putting is putting. You throw a baseball, you throw a football, but you put the shot.
I thought you put a golf ball.
No, you putt a golf ball. That's putting, this is putting. Putt
Who
and
makes
put.
up these things?
I don't know. I learned it from a woman that's sports smart.
Well, at least I'm glad to see that you're finally letting go.
I mean, finally.
Now, let's face it, honey, you are a little overprotective of Louis.
I am not overprotective. Single mothers and their children have a unique bond. I mean, you look anywhere around town, you're going to see that kind of loving behavior.
Which is overprotective.
Mother.
Annie, I'm not criticizing you, honey. I mean, listen, I'm a mother. I know how hard it is to let go.
Doesn't seem long ago that I bought him his first stuffed animal, you know, and now this. Oh, I'm just so proud of him to see the way he's trying to be independent and stand up on his own. God, makes me want to just scoop him up and never let him go. Right, I know, I heard that. Right.
Hey, hi.
Louis home yet?
Yeah, he's upstairs, honey. He got home about a minute ago.
Louis!
Hey, don't I get a hello?
Hello!
Hi, Louis. I think I was a little too quick to discourage your interest in sports, and I really think it's wonderful that you're open to new experiences. So if you're truly interested in shotting the put, then I want you to know that I am 100% in back of you, and, here. You'll never guess.
Wow. My own shot.
Hey, Louis, isn't that great?
I didn't know whether to get you the Thorson model or the Svensson model. I got you the Thorson. I don't know.
Look at that, kid. It's a Thorson, huh? Come on now. How about a little enthusiasm here?
Great, Mom. Just that I kind of quit the team.
Why? You were so excited by it.
It's all my fault, Annie. I made him work out too hard this morning. I never should have done that. I know
sweetie.
better.
I mean, I could have been a lot more encouraging right from the start, too.
It's nobody's fault. Shapa just lost its meaning for me.
Lost its meaning.
What's the point? We all end up as dust.
Louis, what's the matter?
There's just some things a guy can't discuss with his mother. Can I be excused?
You haven't eaten yet.
What difference does it make? What difference does anything make in a world without love?
Has he always been like that?
He's always felt things very deeply. But this is something of a first. I think he has a broken heart.
What, over the track team?
Over a girl, Nick.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's good. At least it's nothing serious.
To Louis, it's serious.
It's all right, Annie. Don't worry. He'll tough it out.
Tough it out?
See, Annie, now that's one of the basic differences between men and women. You see, now when a thing like this happens to a man, we hold it inside. You know, we tough it out.
And women?
Well, you talk and you cry and spend money, go shopping.
Oh, Nick, this is really not a wise thing to say to a woman who was holding an 8-pound cannonball.
Oh, yeah. See what you mean.
And now
And the title of your poem, Louis?
Neo-existentialism.
Louis, our poems express our feelings. Existentialism is not an emotion. It's a philosophy, one we don't happen to practice here in Bayonne.
You said our poems express our feelings, and this is how I feel.
Just read your poem, Louis.
The world is a fried shoe. We wait in a friendless void for someone to bring dip.
I had no idea you were so deep.
Yeah, well,
You know who you remind me of? You remind me of one of the characters in On the Road by Jack Kerouac. Do you ever read it?
no.
Well, it's about these beatniks rebelling against society. You and I were born in the wrong time, Louis. We would have made great beatniks.
Yeah,
And after I read your poetry, I realized how heavy you are.
yeah, I'm really heavy.
Do you have any more poetry?
No. But I could write some.
I'd like that.
Yeah. I'll go write some right now.
Great.
Let the others curse the stormy winter gale. My life is now a never-ending spring. She'll go nuts.
No, she won't. She doesn't want much about everlasting spring. She thinks I'm unhappy.
It's all right, unhappy mush.
I can't. I'm too happy. Happier than I've ever been in my whole life.
Yeah, well, you look delirious, all right.
Beth only got to like me because I was unhappy. But if she likes me, that makes me happy. And if she finds out that I'm not really unhappy, she won't like me anymore. I'm doomed. She'll like that.
Look, lighten up, Louis, all right? Look, all you gotta do is, when you're around her, just pretend to be sad.
But that'd be phony.
Well, welcome to the real world, pal. Everybody pretends.
But if everybody's pretending, how does anybody know when they have true love?
Beats me. I'm just telling you the way it is. Write some miserable poetry and, you got yourself a girlfriend.
Yesterday, he was down in the dumps. Today, he's not. And I don't know what's going on. I wish he would talk to me.
You can't force Louis to
What
talk.
do you mean force? We talk all the time. We're talkers. We come from a talking family.
You're talking about talking to someone who doesn't want to talk.
How do you know?
Honey, he's a 12-year-old boy. It's perfectly normal.
Ah, the resident expert on sons. Man who hasn't had a normal conversation with his son in years.
That's not true.
Yes.
Come on.
Ah, wait, you're right. When you and Lenny are 50 feet apart and you're tossing a ball back and forth, then you talk. Good arm, Lenny. Good catch, Dad. How's your life, son? Good. How's yours? Good.
All right. You've made your point. It's just that I don't believe in crowding my kids.
And I don't believe in ignoring mine.
Honey, why are you being so defensive? I am trying to help.
Do I tell you how to raise your kids?
You tell me how to raise my kids all the time.
Oh, no, that's not true. I see you doing things that drive me crazy, and I say nothing.
You don't have to say anything. You stand there and go,
I
I
do
know what
not
you mean.
go.
you go.
I do not.
All the time. You do, too.
Well, at least I don't snort.
What do you mean snort?
You snort.
Who snorts? I
You
do
snort
not.
and snuffle. You sound like a hog with a head cold.
That's very nice. Would you explain to me why every time we have a conversation about your problems, we end up discussing mine?
I don't have a problem.
Annie, you do. You are an overprotective mother.
I am not overprotective, and that's the second time today I've heard that, Nick, and I'm getting a little sick of it.
Well, I'm sorry that you don't like hearing this, Annie.
I know what my son needs.
I'm not at all sure about that.
He
It's
is
true.
crying out for attention.
There's where you're wrong. He wants you to back off.
He does not.
Yes, he does. He told me so.
When?
When we were working out together.
What did he say?
Well, he said that he feels cramped.
Why didn't he talk to me about it?
Well, honey, don't take it so personal. It's hormonal. He feels more comfortable talking to me because I happen to have been a 12-year-old boy once
He
upon
and I
a time.
used to talk all the time.
Well, welcome to the wacky world of puberty. Louis is rigging his mast, hoisting his sails. He's shipping out on the high seas of manhood.
Will he write?
Well, he could be incommunicado for a long time. Takes quite a while to free yourself, find out who you really are.
I just hate this.
Honey, it's natural.
Well, that just proves that Mother Nature is no kind of a mother.
Come on, Louis will be back better than ever.
Oh, God, I miss him already. He's my pal. We used to walk through the park together, browse the bookstores. Oh, we used to talk about the meaning of life.
You can talk about those things with me, you know.
Well, do you think man has a free will, or is he the victim of fate and predestination?
Man has free will.
God, you really believe that?
Okay, man is predestined.
No, Nick, there's no right
Why do you
answer
concern
here.
yourself with these conundrums?
Because it's
a
a
moot
way of
point.
stimulating free thought, the sharing of ideas, the establishing of a place in the universe. That's all.
What the hell difference does it make as long as the interest rates stay down?
Yeah, I want my son back.
Oh, honey.
This is great. You really feel the weight of the world.
Thank you. I wish I felt it more.
When I'm 18, I'm going on the road.
On the road? Aren't you going to go to college?
No way. It's the road for me. Maybe the desert. Or Antarctica. I figure a person could be really bummed out there.
Yeah, probably. But why go looking for unhappiness? Why not look for happiness?
Louis, you're turning into Bozo right in front of me.
I can't help it. When I'm with you, that's how I feel. When I'm happy, I'm happy. I'm really sorry.
So am I.
The others curse the stormy winter gale. My life is now a never-ending spring.
The time will march, the years will go. The little fella's gonna grow. I gotta tell him what he needs to know. Help him along so he'll know right from wrong. Gotta make him strong. As life parade goes trudging by, he'll need to know some reasons why. I don't have all the answers, but I'll try best that I can. Gonna help him plan so he'll be a man. You give a kid your best and hope he'll pass the test when you finally send him out into the world somewhere. Though he's grown, I'm betting I never will forget. And Daddy, can I have that big elephant over there?
Tonight on Wise Guy, Jerry Lewis and Ron Silver guest star as New York's Garment District becomes a target of organized crime. Wise Guy later tonight. But first, a diabolical scheme to terminate McCall creates tough drama on The Equalizer. Next.